If you bitches thought I was annoying then, bitch, just wait till this year. Cause this year, bitch, start fresh, clean slate. You're the horse, bitch. Caballo. I'm a unicorn horse. I'm a horse with a unicorn that also got his wings like a Pegasus. Cause baby, I don't run the race with you hoes. I fly above. Thank ya. Hello? Hello? The difference is y'all think y'all know y'all those bitches, bitch. I know I'm that bitch. Well, he's not a drunk. Well, he does get drunk when he drinks, but the point is, he's old. I don't think you could be alcoholic when you that old, in my opinion. At that point, you just riding out the wave, right? Bitch, I need the papers by the end of EOD, bitch. They said, oh, well, we're about to close, so it might be Sunday or Monday. I said, EOD, bitch. Once session closes and you bitches leave, in this case, when the camera's motherfucking done, I could go back to crying. Girl, I'm telling you, I've been through hell and back. But, no shade, if I have one more cookie left, bitch, I'm finna eat my cookie. You know, and I'm not gonna motherfucking stop, you know? Whether my videos is making 2 views, 200, 2,000, 2K, 2 million. Whether my bank account is making $2, 200, 2K, 2 million. Dumb ass, orange, big back, motherfucking ashy, nasty little dick, shrimp dick sucking ass, no lip having, fucking no eyebrow having, old, dusty, musty, moldy, orange bitch. Can nothing stop me. The devil may try, but he will never prosper. Not against the anointed. And yeah, this year, I'm gonna gag them all. Hey, what's the world, and welcome to the HeadBitch Podcast, the only place we can kick you with me, the HBIC, as we sip on some motherfucking tea. Now, y'all grab a snack, kick back, and come kiki with me. Yeah, yes, girl. Oh my God, we are back. We are back with the hot box. Wrong show. We are back with the podcast. Now, unfortunately, as you can see, the microphone is here. I struggled for about 20-something minutes trying to figure out what's going on with the audio, why the microphone won't play. I was trying to figure out if it was the cord. I was trying to figure out if it was the microphone. I'm just assuming it's the microphone, so I'm gonna have to get a new mic. So, unfortunately, this video's, you know, it's not gonna sound like a podcast. But we here, y'all. We here, and I'm determined to make sure this video that we do this video. So I said, you know what, girl? Can nothing stop me? The devil may try, but he will never prosper. Not against the anointed. And yeah. Now, before we get into this video, I need you guys to do me a little cute favor. Go down below, like, comment, share, subscribe, press the little ding-a-ling-a-ling so you know every time we post, baby. Because we're back. We're back. Now, for the girls who know, obviously we're back. We've been back for a while now. Not a while, but like in December, we were trying to do a little bit of a vlogmas or whatever for 15 days up to Christmas. Some things had occurred, and we only made it to day 8. But I do still have some content that I want to get out to y'all or whatever. I'm just really been trying to figure out how to do it because I already have like a lot of content kind of like lined up and like planned and scheduled to already come out. So I'm really trying to figure out how to fit them in there and also, you know, keep them current. Even though most of them are vlogs. So I'm just really trying to figure it out. But anyways, I'm super excited to be back on the podcast. I keep saying the hot box, girl, because the hot box is coming back too, girl. We're recording that in a little bit. We have recording another episode after this, so excited for that. But I'm really excited to be back here on the podcast, girl. I'm excited because, girl, it's been a while. It has been a while. A lot of things have happened in my life. The past year has been crazy. But it is a new year. It's 2026, bitch. And let me motherfucking tell you something. This year, bitch. This year, and I'm not saying it because, you know, like, I feel like people go into the New Year's and be like, no. This year, there's something in my soul, in my gut, like, genuinely that I know this year is my for the motherfucker snatching and taking. Like, this year, the things I have lined up, the things that, you know, all the things I'm working on or whatever, and just the energy going into this year, like, I just feel the blessings, the opportunities, just the greatness that's gonna come out of me and out of life this year. Like, I'm just so fucking excited. And I feel like it was there was no better time than to come back on around New Year's or whatever, because I just feel like it was better than start at the end of the year. Let's start fresh, clean slate. You're the horse, bitch. Caballo. Even though I'm more like a horse with that unicorn, that got a unicorn horn. How do you say that? Unicorn horn. I don't know, but I'm like a unicorn horse. I'm not a unicorn because unicorns are faggy. I'm a unicorn horse. I'm a horse with a unicorn that also got his wings like a Pegasus. Because, baby, I don't run the race with you hoes. I fly above. Thank ya. I fly like the stars in the sky. Cancel. We not about to sing that, bitch. No shade. Anyway, so let's talk. It's 2026. We're super excited for a lot of things that I'm, like I said, got in works and like really like focused on this year. And I'm really excited for this year because, like I said, last year was a doozy. I feel like a lot of last year I spent with, a lot of people would like, would hit me up, whether it's Instagram, whatever the case may be, or just see me outside and be like, oh, where you been? Like, we miss you. We need you here. Whether it was a drag scene or content or whatever the case may be. And honestly, y'all, I was going through it last year, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Now, I'm not going through it like crazy, but like going through it like mentally, emotionally, in a little bit in all types of ways. A little bit, last year I underwent a major surgery, my second major surgery. This one was on my knee. And I got a knee surgery there a couple years ago when I got the surgery on my right ankle. I had. Why y'all so motherfucking loud when I decided to start? Like, girl. I had a knee surgery. Like, don't piss me off. I had a knee surgery. They when they did it the first time, they had just removed the chip of something that was. Let me put this pillow on my back, cause girl, they had removed the chip of something that was like floating around from one time. My knee had came out of place. So, but they couldn't really do the full length surgery that they wanted to do. They wanted to like strengthen it and whatever the case may be. But because of the extent of my ankle surgery, it was like a major reconstructive situation. I got medical school in there, all that stuff. It was not too safe to do that. As it was, I was gonna have to be on a wheelchair and then crutches, all this stuff. For the girls who've been with me for a while, y'all know. For the girls who are new, welcome. And yeah. But so yes, so it was very that. And so last year I had my knee surgery on the left knee, like the actual knee surgery. And throughout the years, obviously through dancing, continuously, drag, dancing in heels at that, working, standing up, walking everywhere and things like that. My knee got worse, unfortunately. So last year I underwent surgery. It was like 5 surgeries in one, which was crazy. But, I got the motherfucking surgery. And I think honestly that, not the surgery, because I'm still dealing with like the recovery process of it all and things like that. But I think the experience that came with the surgery was something that I have like something in my eye, and I don't know what the fuck it is. It's like a hair or like something, because it's not an eye booger. It's like tickling me. Anyway, with the experience that came with it, like I really feel like I appreciate it, and I don't want to say I let me not say I needed it, because I don't need it, but I really appreciated going through it because, like, I live out here in LA by myself. For those of you who don't know, I'm from the Bronx, New York. I live out here in LA now. I've been living out here for 4 years. And I got the surgery. I don't really have like people that I could rely on like that out here, or whatever the case may be. I don't really have like close friends like that. I don't really have family like that. Well, I don't have family out here, period. So, bury that. And going into the surgery, like everybody's like, oh, how you gonna do it by yourself? Like, how you gonna take care of yourself? Things like that, girl. I did it, girl, and I knew I was finna do it. Like, I knew I was finna do it. I went with the mindset that I was finna do it, and the fact that I did it, like, just really proved to myself, like, so much. And I think what with that situation really proves to myself is that, one, I genuinely don't need anybody. Like, it's something that I've said before, or like I felt before, whatever the case may be. Like, I don't need anybody, whatever the case may be, because I'm independent and stuff. But going through that experience genuinely showed me I do not need anybody. I don't need nobody. Now, for some people that may sound like a cold, cold world, but I'm so used to being alone and being by myself, being isolated, being independent, and not having people around, whether it's because of my choice or just by circumstances, situations. People are weird. So, and I don't keep around weird people. I don't stay around no. Any type of small likeness of weirdness that come out of a motherfucker, bitch, you gotta get away from me. I don't care who you are, friend, family, a man, especially from a man. That's not happening. But So, so I know some people like, it's lonely nights and stuff. Yes, it is. Don't get me wrong. It is sometimes real lonely, or whatever. But I feel like I've gotten over the point of feeling sad about my loneliness and more so feeling empowered by it, because it's I think it's powerful to be able to not only, be your own best friend and spend so much time by yourself and not get tired of yourself, but also, know yourself to the extent I know myself, but also be able to trust myself that much and just really have myself for real. Like, a lot of people don't have a strong sense of self, don't love themselves that much that they're not able to lock in on, themselves and lock in on really being alone. I know so many people who can't be alone. I know so many people who aren't able to do it. And especially with the things I go through on a daily and stuff, being able to go through the things I go through and still do it alone and not, like when I need to talk, when I need to vent, bitch, I talk into myself. I have when I tell you, my phone is full of videos of just like my diaries, like my video diaries or whatever. Like, some days are great, some days are, whatever. But like, I have a shit ton of video diaries there because like I do. I'm aware that we are human and we do need to speak. We need to let things off our chest. We need to vent. We need people to talk to. And when I am around certain people and stuff, I know what I can tell them to a certain extent. Like, I keep everybody at, like I've told you before, I keep everybody at an arm's distance, bitch. And that's why I always have my nails done, because it started at the tip of the nail. Especially like right now, they're a little overgrown, so that's perfect. It keeps a little more distance from the hole. So it's always like, yeah, you start at the tip of the nail and you work your way up. Nobody in my life is even close to this. The only ones that I can't even say are maybe even close to that are my siblings, because my siblings are my heart. Like, of course, like, but besides or whatever, yeah, because even my aunt, like, I fuck with my aunt heavy, but no, like, when I tell you, like, I don't trust people because of experiences. And I feel like a lot of times, especially when I hear, like, when I see like these pop the balloon shows and like that, when people like, so red flag when you don't have friends and things like that. I think people assume a lot of times when you are someone who are by yourself, or you don't have a lot of friends, or you're not really around a lot of people, that sometimes you are the problem. And I get it. Because there was times where I really had to analyze my situation and be like, damn, bitch, I'm always so alone, I'm always so isolated. Like, am I the problem? Like, what am I doing that is making not even people want to stay away, but what am I doing that I'm not able to really contain and maintain a strong relationship, whether friendship, family, man, whatever. Like, what is it with you that And I just realized that honestly, it's not me, and I'm not perfect. I do have flaws, and I think my flaws are really like on my own though. Like, other people aren't really affected by my flaws, because it's nothing that my flaws people don't even know about. I'll say, like, they're flaws that I know within myself. Like, hello, but it's like, I feel like I know that one thing I always say, like, I'm very blunt, I'm very raw, I'm very like, I don't think before I speak. Like, everything, but like right now, it's just coming out my brain. If I say something crazy in the next sentence, bitch, it just came out my mouth, and I didn't, like, what am I supposed to do? So I think sometimes that maybe could be problematic when it comes to friendships and stuff, or relationships or whatever. I don't know, but honestly, it's just like, point is that situation I went through last. Oh, that's what I was saying. Before I get back to that, is that people need to show grace to people who are loners and are by themselves and things like that. Because people need to understand that a lot of times people like me have a lot of experience and have lived a lot of situations. So I'm only 24. 25 and 2 months, bitch. I'm getting old as fuck. Let's not even talk about it, because I feel like I lost 4 years of my life. They said that's what they've been saying with the whole COVID thing too and stuff. I do feel like I lost 4 years of my life. I'm not gonna lie, because sometimes in my brain, even though I know my age, I'm very aware of my age. Sometimes I feel like, damn, bitch, what the fuck has happened to like? It's a lot, but I feel like people need to understand that when you have experience, when you've been through certain things, when when not only have you been through certain things, but you've witnessed things, you've seen people, you just a lot. You just really get to the point where it's just like, well, how can I trust people? How can I trust this person to be there for me? How can I trust this person to even give a phone call to, like, hey, I need to talk? How can I trust when I'm with this person hanging out for me to just open up about things? Like, how can I trust that I can do that? How can I trust letting strangers in my house? You know, like, how can I trust letting a stranger in my car? Like, you know, small things like that. I think, you know, it's just through experience and stuff. Like, one thing I always tell people, like, like, I have one friend, I'll say friend, that word kind of hurts to leave in my mouth sometimes, but there's one friend that the one time we had this conversation, and she was basically saying how, like, my trust issues, things like that, like, she could tell and stuff, like, you know, she had told me that, like, oh, you know, we've been cool for a while now, and I just recently noticed you start, like, really, like, I got the vibe you actually fuck with me. And I'm like, oh. She said that, and I said, I was kind of gagged, because I'm like, okay, period. Like, I didn't even clock that. But it's just something that my brain just does unintentionally. Like, it's just very, like, it knows how to filter things out, and I have this protective mechanism in my brain and my heart and my aura that's just, like, protect me at all costs and just protect my privacy. You know, because, like, people could know about me. It's not like I hang around people and they don't know shit about me. It's not that. But, like, personal shit, like, there's certain things I don't get into, like how I may be personally feeling. There's certain situations like that. Like, you know, and when the situations are over, I'll sit there and have those conversations and we'll talk about it. Or, like, I'll just, like, talk about it on the podcast or, like, things like that. But I'm not a type of bitch where I'm going through things, or, like, when certain things are happening, or certain traumas or certain situations or mental states, or whether it's, or if it's like a financial situation or something, I'm not going to speak about it. You know, nobody's gonna see me motherfucking sweat. And that's also you know, something that I just, like, have kind of accumulated throughout the years of growing up and stuff. You know, a bitch when I motherfucking see me sweat, because motherfuckers like to throw things in your face, and bitch, you'll see, bitch, you will see me dead before you see me motherfucking sweat. Now, let me not say that, nah, because I don't want to die, but no, it's true. Because it's, you know, very that, and I feel like, you know, like, and when she said that, I was like, I noticed or whatever, but I'm like, you know, honestly, like I always say, like, honestly, it kind of starts, bitch, it starts in the house, hello, and then I'm not saying, like, in, like, you know, my house, but, like, it starts in the house, you know. You're growing up. It starts to growing up in situations, growing up and stuff. You know, like, when I like, things I would never forget. I would never forget, you know, having my sperm donor treat me how he did because he found out I was a faggot. I will never forget telling my grandmother, who was like, we were thick as thieves, best friends. I was there at her house every motherfucking weekend, sleeping over every weekend, from Friday night after school till Sunday morning, bitch. Sleeping over at grandma's house. Fuck all that shit. Yeah, I only lived across the street, but fuck all that shit. I'm sleeping over at my grandma's house. Like, but when she found out I was a faggot, the way she told me, you can go, I said, oh, in the middle of eating? And I had to lie to her and tell her I was joking, and then she made me sit down and watch that show. And then situations like someone like my mother, you know, I love my mother at the end of the day, you know, despite our situation or relationship or whatever. But I'm never gonna. One thing I'm big on is I'm gonna always hold motherfucker accountable, and not only that, but I'm always gonna keep shit real. And, you know, at the end of the day, like, you know, I would, my sperm donor, my grandmother, and also my first love, they were big parts into my trust issues. Especially first love, because, you know, for it was a first love. You know, I've had enough situations now. I haven't been in love, like, in a relationship in love, but I love that boy down. Like, I think they, like, even if it wasn't like a romantical love, I had mad love for that boy, and I always had mad love for that boy. Don't say, like, but, like, the things we went through before I got to the point of being able to even say that, like, it was a lot, you know. And think those three have definitely left their in there and mark on my life as far as, like, why I have trust issues and stuff. But then, like, my mom and stuff too, like, you know, like, I just feel like, you know, I will never forget when she chose a man over me, you know, and the first time. And I will never forget when she did it the second time. After I done got physical with the man and all that stuff, and we and now, you know, we unfortunately, that man is tied to me for life, because she decided to have a baby with that man when I moved away from New York. You know, the queen moves away, and the house of cards will always crumble, because I was the glue. Thank you. But no, it's real tea though, and I think, you know, like I said, despite that situation and stuff, and despite that, I still love my mother. That's something that, you know, unfortunately, I don't think she's gonna break out of. You know, but at the same time, just because I love her and just because I love her, because that's my mother and stuff, and you know, I do want to have some time and have and maintain some type of relationship with her and stuff, does never mean that I'm not going to speak about my situation, my experience. It's the same thing I've been saying about when it comes to me speaking about high school, when it comes to me speaking about men, when it comes to me speaking about situations. When I speak about things, it's because I'm speaking about my experience. If you so happen to be a part of my experience, that's too bad. And if the trauma, and if you somebody that added trauma to my life, and you unfortunately, you know, like they say, some people got to drop over the drama and stuff. Yes, granted, there was times, and there's still times I'm like, maybe I just shouldn't fuck with the woman at all. But at the same time, my siblings still live in her house and stuff, things like that, you know. So I just, for right now, let's just keep it all copacetic. But the point is, I'm still gonna speak about my experience, speak about all that stuff. But you know, things like those situations specifically, like those four, especially my mom, because my mom was somebody that growing up like was my best friend. You know, like not like fully best friend, but like, you know, there was a moment when you know, at some point, and then I will never forget when I did get my first surgery, how close we had got, how much we really was like every day, all day together, just smoking, chilling, having a good time. Like that was really my world. But things happen, people go apart, situations happen and stuff, you know. But I think that's why a lot of times when people ask me like last year, to bring it back around, like how you gonna do it alone and stuff, it's like, baby, I've been doing it alone. Like, it's no shade. I have been doing. Oh my god, I don't want to do it. Nope, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. We not finna cry. Mm-mm. I've been doing it alone. Um, you know, from younger, from taking care of family. You know, even though everybody tries to swear I, you know, wasn't doing what I was doing when, bitch, I've been doing the most than everybody. But I always done it alone, you know. And when I moved out here, like the other, so I'm currently going through a situation right now with family, somewhat, because they're family by blood, but not really family because I don't fuck with them. But long story short, we'll get into that in a second. But long story short, I've been trying to motherfucking talk about how I'm talking about. Oh, well, if you when you do it alone, you're gonna appreciate it even more because you did it by yourself and it's gonna feel even better. Bitch, how dare you say that shit to my face? I gotta get into why she said that stuff so y'all can really understand why it irritated me. But the point was, when she said that, I really got irritated because it's like, for someone to sit there and kind of like, bitch, I've been doing it alone. No shade. No shade. My apartment, my bills, my everything, I do that shit alone. Yeah, I have my aunt that she sent me a little money here and there. Yeah, when my mom got it or whatever the case may be, if she can, she only for what she can. But at the end of the day, what they send me is nothing compared to what the fuck I'm spending on a day. What they send me is what's being spent in a day. It's no shade. $5,200, bitch. There's gas. I have two dogs that motherfuckers eat and drink water. First of all, they eat like crazy because I don't even know how many bags of food I bought them within the past 3 weeks. Maybe I feed them too much. I don't know. But they piss like crazy, and also I don't like the smell of piss. So once they piss on the piss pad and it's a heavy piss, if it's a little squirt, fine. But if it's a heavy piss, bitch, that shit gotta go out because I don't need no aromas of piss in my house. It got to go. Bye. So there's piss pads every other week or every week, goddamn near. Cause I buy them by the 50. Cause bitch, nobody buying no fucking $50 100 pack to last me 2 weeks, and then I have to spend $100 again. No, I go to the discount store where they got the good ones for the good pack of 30 or the good 50 pack for one is $10, one is 15. Bitch, I'm just saying, you know, hello. But I went to Petco the other day, and PetSmart the other day, and motherfuckers was sucking out for a 50 pack. They was asking for 49. That's $1 per pack. I think not. So that cleaning stuff, all the things, like just there's things every single day, you know, and that's normal. We're adults, you know, and in the economy we live in, unfortunately, the economy doesn't make it easier. The government doesn't make it easier. Dumb ass orange, big back, motherfucking ashy, nasty little dick, scrimp dick sucking ass, no lip having, fucking no eyebrow having, old dusty, musty, moldy orange bitch. Donald motherfucking Trump Tina, bitch, fuck that. Oh, my president, the president. No, ain't no motherfucking my president, the president. He is the president, but bitch, you ain't my motherfucking president. You can suck it. We just got back to the podcast. I don't need to be banter for that. So let's just hold that back a little bit. But fuck that man. And that's just that on that. So the point is that, you know, all those things, other things and stuff. So it's like, whatever y'all, that little $20, $50, bitch, you know what I'm saying? That's going in a day. Bitch, I eat. I go to coffee shops. Coffee shops alone, bitch, out here in Los Angeles, bitch. And because I always oat milk or almond milk, because I don't like whole milk or 2% of that shit, skim nothing. No. So I gotta pay for the extra milks. Then you gotta pay for extra shot of espresso because I love me a quad shot, bitch. I like it strong. Thank you. Knock me out. And just all the things, bitch, that's a $10 drink. Then I got a little breakfast, lunch. I don't even eat breakfast, but it's lunch, dinner, or whatever. My 2 meals of the day. It'd be a lot. It'd be a lot. So it's like, you know, that little help y'all. I appreciate anything y'all do, you know, anything they do for me at the end of the day. You know, I really appreciate it. But at the same time, it's like, bitch, that don't come amount to what the fuck I'm doing today. Honestly, I thank God. I thank the universe. I thank my sister up in heaven. And I really, 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 really thank my motherfucking self. Because my strength, my resilience to the shit I've been through since I moved out here, in life period, the shit I've been through in life period, but the things I've been through since I moved here specifically have been a lot. Like, enough for a whole some motherfucking be like, bitch, I'm going back home. Or for enough for her to be like, bitch, I can't do this no more. I'll give up. In all ways. Whether they give up in whatever or, you know, and that's really, no, it's so real. Like, I don't think people understand how real it is. When I was younger, I dealt with a lot of like, you know, suicidal thoughts, you know, things like that, or whatever the case may be. Like, it's something that, you know, I have really bad, the emo depression. The emo depression is, I wasn't cutting myself, but I was always playing with the knife. I'm like, bitch, if I cut, I cut. If I cut, I cut. And I didn't, you know, thank God I never did. But like, and one thing about it too is that, like, even though, yes, I'm not gonna lie, my mind can sometimes get dark. My mind can be a dark place. With I hear voices in my head, bitch. I got a million thoughts in my head. And they all be saying different things, bitch. This one over here fighting, this one over here, this over here kicking, this one over here. They all over the place. So that's why I be all over the place. I be all over the place with how I talk, with the things I be saying, all the things. It's just because my brain just be all over the place, and I just be trying to catch the thoughts as we go. But my brain can be a dark place at times or whatever. Not so much now, because I've gotten good managed of it, thank God. But like, there's been times where, you know, you get yourself in that mindset, and it's like, it's not, for me at least, it's not I'm gonna do it, because I love myself too much. I love myself too much. I also feel like committing suicide is something, that's what we're talking about, unaliving ourselves. I also feel like doing that act is very selfish. It's a selfish act because you're not taking in consideration. And I know that's kind of crazy to say, because you shouldn't think about other people when you're going through things that people ain't thinking about you like that. But still, I have siblings. And that's really what I think about at the end of the day. Like, I have siblings, and it's like, you know, and not only that, but even like, granted my tumultuous relationship with my mom, or whatever the case may be, but I still have a mom, still have an aunt, still have a grandma that I fuck with and stuff. It's like, everybody's gonna be sitting there asking questions. For the friends I do have, or whatever, the 2 or 3 friends I have, everybody's gonna be asking questions like, why, like, what happened, like, what, like, how, you know. And I just, for me personally, we can get into that talk at deeper talk at a different time, because it is a deeper talk. I just have always felt like suicide is a more selfish thing than anything else. But then there's also the fact that, like I said, selfish. I love myself, and also I know why I'm here. You know, like, I know why I'm here. You know, every video I post, every day I wake up in the morning and I force myself out the bed, or force what I got to do. Every design I make, every meeting I attend, every class I take, every time I sit down with my business advisor, every time I motherfucking other things, from those things to every motherfucking tear I shed, every shitty situation I've been through, every heartbreak, every panic attack, every motherfucking anxiety attack, every motherfucking failed friendship relationship, every debt collector call, every motherfucking late notice or a bill of rent on the door. Like, it is all for a reason. Because I know why I'm here. You know, like, I know, not here in LA, but I know why I'm here on Earth. Like, I know what my purpose is. You know, like, I know it, you know, and I know it every day I have an interaction with someone, that I'm inspiring or making feel good or putting a smile on their face or whatever the case may be, or, you know, like, I know why I'm here. And I think that before it was you know, like, you know, it was more of a delusion then, because I was feeding myself those things. I was telling myself that, yeah, you know, you should be here, like, you know, you don't give up, things like that, da da da. But now I'm to a point where, bitch, when I tell you I've been through hell and motherfucking back, bitch, and I'm still standing. Yeah. Like, bitch, I'm still motherfucking here. It ain't for no motherfucking reason. You know, I could have been gone, you know, but between me and, like I said, God protected me and all the things, like, bitch, I'm motherfucking here and I ain't going nowhere. You know, and I'm not gonna motherfucking stop. You know, whether my videos is making 2 views, 200, 2,000, 2K, 2 million. Whether my bank account is making $2, 200, 2K, 2 million. Whatever the case may be, like, I'm finna keep doing what I do, and I'm finna keep being hungry. I'm gonna keep being hungry and determined to do every single thing I'm going to do in my life. You know, I feel like a lot of time, you know, I used to play ball like a girl. No, I used to be like, okay, well, I think, or I hope, or, you know, bitch, I know, like, all that, you know, uncertainty, bitch, that uncertainty I used to have, I don't have that no more. You know, whenever in this situation, like, if a bill situation or a phone about to get cut off, or a car payment, or whatever the case may be, like, yes, my anxiety gets high or whatever, but I really don't even cry no more, like, really stress too much, because I know, you know, that with the hard, it's gonna come the good. With the good, it's gonna come the hard. With the bad, or whatever the case may be. But I know I'm here, and I know that all this stuff is what is going to make me that boss ass, bigger, richer, successful ass, happy ass, healthy bitch in the end of the motherfucking day, healthy and wealthy. I know that, you know, like, it's no doubt about it. You know, from everything I do, from content to my company to every single thing, like, I'm really confident in that. You know, so last year when I went through all that stuff, like, you know, like, seeing myself, you know, in pain and swollen and things like that, and getting up on crutches, and the first week, like, it was the first 3 or 4 days, I got up and I was sweeping in the room. I still have the videos on my phone to this day. I was sweeping and I was trying to clean up and stuff. The first week and a half, bitch, I was in the motherfucking car, even though they say I shouldn't drive for like 6 weeks to 6 to 8 weeks or something. Bitch, a week and a half in, I'm driving to this motherfucking supermarket, or driving to motherfucking the drive-thrus to get me some food, or picking up my orders from wherever I ordered them from, or whatever the case may be, bitch, because ain't nobody else gonna do it for me. Ain't nobody else who's finna do it for me. It's no shade. Like, my neighbor who's my friend now, or whatever the case may be, there's like once or twice she's like, yeah, you know, like, it's crazy, you know, maybe here for you, I was here for you and stuff. I was like, yeah, girl, you were here like once or twice. Let's not, you know, there's 24 hours in a day, there's every day. And when she was here, she was great. She'd help me clean up, or whatever the case may be, a little bit, or whatever the case. But 2-3 times a day out of what was supposed to be a 9 to 12 month recovery. I mean, I'm just saying, you know, but going into it, I didn't expect anybody to be there for me. I didn't expect anybody to show up. I didn't expect anybody to help me or nothing. I feel like you have to be realistic, and I'm a realistic ass thinker. Expectations, reality. We may expect, or we may want people to play a certain role or do a certain thing for us in our lives, or whatever the case may be, but reality is, a lot of people ain't gonna do it. A lot of people don't want to take care of another motherfucker or do things like that. People just don't want to. It's not even about, and sometimes it's not even coming from a malicious place. People sometimes just don't want to. You can get mad, but I feel like you really only get mad when you expect more. Now, when you expect less and they do more, that's where I'm at. I walk in expectations low as fuck. This the floor, bitch, is my expectations with everybody. Whether it's somebody to be a friend, family, a reconnection, a man trying to dig in my pussy, my expectations is this big off the floor. Again, this the floor. That's where my expectations at. When your expectations start low and people give more or do more than what you expected, that's when I'm like, okay, period. Like that, you know, it gags me more. Whereas to a lot of people walk into situations with high ass expectations, and when people start under delivering, that's when motherfuckers want to get mad and want to be like, oh, well, you low key got yourself mad because you set yourself up, bitch, thinking that. Like, I just don't know what people be thinking like that. But I do understand because I am one of those people that, like, I go up and beyond for people. Like, and, you know, if you need me, call me. If you need this, let me know. If I got it, I got you. Like, you know, things like that. That's the type of bitch I am. Always been like that. I definitely pulled it back throughout the years and definitely have I'm very pick and choose with who I'm finna give my energy to or help out or whatever. Because, again, people, I just read people well and stuff and things like that. And again, I really know how people move. Some people be weird, you know. Some people, you know. And for me, it's like I used to be that person who I don't give a fuck who you are, bitch. I'll give you my last cookie. To a stranger, but now I don't do that no more. And honestly, I'm more likely to give my last cookie to a stranger than I am to a motherfucker who actually know me. And the only reason being is because the people who know me, and that doesn't mean like personally, but just people who I hang around more, speak with more, or actually have some type of relations with or whatever. And you see certain things, or they or you know, again, expectations low, and they don't do anything to raise those expectations. It's kind of like, okay, well, I kind of already could tell the type of person you are. So no, I'm not finna give you my last cookie. No shade. No shade. If I have one more cookie left, bitch, I'm finna eat my cookie. Maybe we could split it. Maybe we could split it. But bitch, I ain't giving you my last cookie. The only way you could have my last cookie is if you got the $5 for the new pack. And there's probably more than $5 in this economy. Probably $10. If you got the new money for the new pack, go ahead, you can have this last cookie. If you don't have the money for the new pack, bitch, you cannot have my last cookie. And that's just that. You know, and I think like that's why I really appreciated that whole situation I said with the surgery, to end that, to close that out with that topic at least. Like, I just really appreciated you know, just genuinely knowing I can do it by myself. You know, like, I've always known it, but from cleaning and going to get food and groceries and doing all the things I was doing by my motherfucking self with a motherfucking cast on my leg, swollen as fuck, with a bad ankle on the other foot, bitch, me on motherfucking crutches hobbling because I couldn't even step for the first couple weeks, bitch. They said don't even, and I'm like, oh, well, how the fuck am I supposed to? Now, did I heal properly? Possibly not, because they said it was supposed to be 9 to 12 months, and I was up and moving within like 2. And I do be having a lot of pain till this day. And we coming up on the 12-month mark in April. So that's 3 months away. 3 months. 3 months away. If it come around, it's already 9 months actually. So I should be feeling better. But if come around the 12-month mark, a bitch is not finna cunt, yeah, bitch, I'm finna sue. Because what the fuck is, what? How the fuck y'all going to do a bitch surgery and the bitch is still feeling fat? Why the fuck do I still be feeling locking? The locking I was feeling before I got the surgery. I came up in here to get that rid. Why the fuck is it still not rid? I came in to get rid of it, bitch, and it's still good. 2026, y'all. Stay on y'all prep, stay on y'all pep, stay on y'all all y'all things, because we don't got no time for none of this fuck shit. We ain't got no time to be itching and burning. Stay on y'all prep and stay on y'all pep. Even if y'all just kissing, y'all just touching. Some sticks. Even if y'all just, I'm gonna need y'all to still take a pep and a prep. Bitch, either get the shot, take the pill, however you gonna do it. Do your motherfucking due diligence to yourself, bitch. Don't be out here playing with these hoes. Don't be out here playing with these hoes. You don't want to end up getting the motherfucking, that sweep, the HIVs, or something that's deadly, or something that'll make you go blind, or something that's not dormant. Bitch, you're fucked. So please, y'all, move a little smart, you know? Because some things y'all can't control, but you can't control who you fucking with and how you fuck with them, because these niggas ain't shit, and you gotta be careful with these niggas. Niggas will be lying on their dick like crazy, lying on their fingers like crazy. I don't even know how you could lie on your finger, bitch. You just put a finger in me and you're lying on a finger? With the whole situation of the surgery recovery and things like that, or whatever the case may be, try, you know, really just like mentally, just really like, I was really going through it last year. That's why for a long period of time, y'all really didn't see content from me and stuff. And you know, honestly, even now, it's something that I'm really, I don't want to say struggling with, but it's something that I'm really dealing with on a daily. It's really just trying to force myself to make sure I'm applying the pressure on my content and making sure that I'm balancing out everything else while doing my content. Because I also have to understand that, like, you know, as much as a lot of other things need to get done, in order for us to get to that point, we need to be able to get past a certain threshold first. And things like content and social media and things like that are is the way, at least for my career, that is going to help me get to that. If I'm being real, I think that what kind of has killed my love for making content just a little bit, is just the fact that everybody does it. Because everybody does it, especially a lot of people my age, like a lot of people just unemployed, and I get it, so, but a lot of people are, just on TikTok lives and just this, that, and third. And it's like when there's just nothing but everybody just trying to be fake ass content creators, because none of y'all really creating content. Y'all really creating. Y'all bitches is turning on the camera and y'all just turning on the mic, which is kind. But y'all bitches ain't really creating. Y'all ain't editing. Y'all ain't putting no thought into nothing. Y'all not nothing, which is great also because it works. Listen, if it works, it works. I know hating ass bitch. Shout out to all y'all making money off TikTok lives, Bigos, whatever y'all doing on content and stuff, Twitches, all the things. For me personally, just not my thing, and I've always been one of those bitches that I like to stand out from the crowd. I don't like to be like the rest. I don't like to do what everybody else is doing. So for me, it's like if I'm going to do Twitch or if I'm going to go live or whatever, if I'm going to do videos, I want it to be different. I don't want it to be like the same. I don't want somebody to be like, this is a carbon copy of this person. Maybe you could see implements of the same thing, like, oh, Pink, or oh, she uses the gavel or whatever, like, sure. But I don't want, and I will, and never have wanted, and never will want, and never will it be that somebody is like, okay, this bitch is just like this other bitch. No. That bitch will be like me, but I'm not doing it like nobody else. So it's very that, and then also on the creative aspect of things, I feel like a lot of times I am very like tugged by my mood if I'm going through shit, and because like I said, I've been through hell and back. I'm not, listen, if y'all think that surgery was anything, girl, I'm telling you, I've been through hell and back. But we'll save that. We're just getting back. We're not gonna trauma dump. We're not gonna trauma dump. We just got back. Okay, let's. You gotta make that shit wet first. Prep them for shit like that. We gotta prep that because it's too much. Where was I? A lot of times I am strung by my mood a little bit, and I feel like whenever my brain is not there, it's hard for me to want to make content, because I'm like, to make content, you have to have your mood a certain way and stuff. Especially the type of bitch I am, bitch. I'm a funny ass bitch. Like, so it's like how I look coming up on here, like, hey, how you doing? Like, yeah, I'm just, like, even right now, yeah, we're talking about like real shit, but bitch, I don't feel like we depressed. I feel like we just talking real shit. We're talking real tea. Like, I feel like I'm talking with my girls, So I think it's very that, when I am trying to create, especially when I'm really in a creative flow and I'm really trying to create, and I really can't execute how I want to execute because of how my emotions are, or like where my brain is at mentally that day, or like in that moment, it is kind of difficult for me. Or whatever, and it's something that to this day I am working my best on. Every day I'm trying my best to make sure I get at least a TikTok out there, because if I'm at least doing, if I have the hang of, at least posting every day, or trying my best to post every day and stuff, getting the hang of that will kind of, make a bitch wanna. And honestly, when I was doing like the Vlogmas or whatever, even though it was a lot doing it every day, it was only 8 days, but even though it was a lot doing it every day, like recording and then posting, because I was trying to keep it very current and like very like in the moment, and not like videos from like weeks ago, even though I was supposed to have like that second week was supposed to be a whole bunch of videos from like old ones and then back into new. Anyways, it did feel good. Like, it felt good making the content and vlogging and having people be my camera person or whatever. It felt really good. I'm not gonna lie. So, that's why I'm like, this year I'm definitely, as far as the content, I'm going to do my best to fuck the mood. I'm gonna fuck how I'm feeling, bitch. If I gotta motherfucking take a shot, smoke a blunt, or suck a dick or 3 to feel better, I'm just playing. That's crazy. But whatever I gotta do to make myself feel better and get camera ready, bitch. When the camera's on, it gotta be like a job, bitch. Because at the end of the day, if this where the money reside, bitch, then it's a job, bitch. Clock the fuck in. When you clock the fuck in, when you walk into these motherfucking doors, you leave your attitude at the motherfucking door. Just like I used to tell my bitches on my dance show, chairman. When they came up in the dance studio, I always told them, I don't care who beefing with who up in here. I don't care what dramas you had. I don't care who broke up with their boyfriend. I don't care who on their period. I don't care who going on, who got shit going on at home. When y'all walk up in this motherfucking class, all that shit, y'all leave that shit at the door. Up in here, we gonna have a motherfucking good time and get done what we gotta motherfucking get done. Once session closes and you bitches leave, in this case, when the camera's motherfucking done, I could go back to crying. I could sob, I could cry, I could do whatever I want. But when we up in here, bitch, yeah, we say things. But the good thing is I'm a real bitch too. Like I'm very authentic. Like I'm very like not authentic too, but I'm very genuine. And bitch, if I'm not finna, I'm finna tell y'all like no shade. Like today's been a day. Today's been a day. But I'm still gonna make sure that I'm up in here doing what I have to do, you know, whatever the case may be. I'm gonna try, you know, I'm aiming to like really have a whole bunch of days where I like really put like you know, just use them as filming days where I'm filming a whole bunch of content, and like that way I have like multiple episodes to come out and things like that where I can just put them out rather than having to worry like, oh, today's so and so day, I don't have an episode recorded, fuck, like what the fuck am I supposed to do, you know? So just thinking like that. So, you know, take that with a grain of salt. Because, you know, my schedule is looking very busy this year. And there might be a couple times where we might have to miss some episodes due to me doing other bigger projects. So it's not like we're just not doing anything. It'll be bigger projects and bigger things, opportunities that we'll be doing and working on in those moments whenever I'm not posted, if that makes sense. But, so yeah, so just bear with me, y'all. But, yeah, that's where I'm at kind of this year, whatever the case may be. Because, bitch, you know, like, I feel like, listen, year of the snake, bitch, we shed all that skin. The things I've went through the past couple years, bitch, we shed all that motherfucking skin. I've grown so much mentally and have really like gained so much love and respect for myself as a person, as a businesswoman, as everything, and take myself extremely serious. And I think going into this year is really that's really a big driving force and a big like motivation for me going into this year is how I feel about myself and really being my biggest cheerleader. Like I've always have been, but really fully like trusting myself and knowing like, bitch, I know. Like it's not I don't give a fuck if you watching this shit and you got mal de ojo for me, bitch. If you a witch and you over there like bitch, fuck you, hoe. Cause ain't no way, bitch. I know within my motherfucking soul, like I said, the year the horse, bitch. I'm flying over you bitches. I'm a head start with the and then my wings gonna and I'm a motherfucking fly over you motherfucking bitches. And it's not even on no shady shit. It's just on some real shit. Like I know 2026 is going to be a phenomenal year for me, and it's going to be such a standout and such a highlight and such a drastic change from the past couple years. For me in all aspects, mentally, physically, in business, financially, sexually, health, wealth, everything. Like I know it. And I think walking into this year knowing and being extremely confident in what I have planned and what I'm working on and what I'm conjuring up from this year and the things that are coming my way this year, bitch, I've been unstoppable, bitch. I've been unbeatable, bitch. This year, it's gonna be even worse, bitch. If you bitches stop, I was annoying then, bitch. Just wait till this year. Cause this year, bitch, oh. I'm annoying the girls down, bitch. When I'm talking post after post after post, I'm talking event after event, opportunity after opportunity, bitch, you're gonna be like, oh my god, what the fuck? I didn't even know you. Yeah. Get on it, thank you. But very that. And to all you motherfucking hoes, and this is what I'm gonna say. So I was saying earlier the little situation, I'm not gonna get too much into it. Probably save it for another time. But let's just talk about it real quick because I want to vent about it real quick, real brief. So right before going into this year too, bitch, I've been going through a little bit of drama with the families. Cause like I said, they blood, but then I don't fuck with them people. Bitch, for 4.5 years, I helped my motherfucking grandfather fight for a motherfucking case, right? Helped him fight for a case because he fell, he was injured and before I moved out here or whatever. So like I helped him fight for the case. 4.5 years. I ain't got no phone call, no text from this man unless it was to motherfucking call these motherfucking lawyers. Bitch, 4.5 years. Bitch, last year when they said, oh, we want to settle the case, it's probably going to be like 30K or something. I said, bitch, no shade. We've been waiting for so long. By that point, it was only 3.5 years or 3 years. I said, we're not settling for anything less than 50K. It's no shade. No, if we've been waiting too long, I'm not settling this case for anything less than 50K. And if y'all cannot do that for me, we don't want to continue with the case. Bitch, I fought for this man to get motherfucking all this money. This man closed the case for 110K, bitch. 110K. Which means after the prices and after all the things, all the deletions and all the deductions and things, he is going to be left with at least 60K. At least 60K. Bitch, all these years of, oh, when I get my money, I'm gonna get you a car, this, that, and the third, bitch. I've been got my car. So, you got me with the payments, hello? All the, on this, that, and the third, da, 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 da. Bitch. That man, so in October they contacted him saying that they reached a settlement. Long story short, they took weeks to send the papers. I was on their ass. I said, bitch, no shit, y'all still ain't sending the papers. Bitch, I need the papers by the end of EOD, bitch. They said, oh, well, we're about to close, so it might be sent on Monday. I said, EOD, bitch. Bitch, within the next 30 minutes, I received them motherfucking letters. Send that over to him here. Go sign this, whatever. Bitch, from that moment on, I had called one day because he had sent the papers in. So I called one day to find out, like, okay, papers were saying it's been about 2 weeks now. Like, when is the money coming in? Bitch, why the fuck when I called them people, they sat there and said, we cannot disclose this information to you. I said, what the fuck you mean you can't disclose the situation to me? Bitch, I've been the person directing and motherfucking producing this case since day one. What the fuck you mean? Them hoes was gonna sit there and say, I don't know if it's like a family discrepancy or something. She said that I already knew. One of these hoes, which I already knew was his motherfucking daughter, I'm not my mother, her sister though. I already knew that bitch motherfucking got, it was either her or his son, my mom's brother, that got motherfucking involved. And when I just knew it in my motherfucking soul that they were trying to blackmail the situation. And I knew some shady, funny, weird shit was gonna happen. Either way, because these bitches are funny, shady, and weird as fuck. But it's just like, I don't, like, it just don't be making sense to me. So anyways, that happens. And I'm like, oh, call him all the things, no response. When I tell you, since that moment, since that day, I have talking to my grandfather twice. One time was when he sat there and lied to me and said that the letter, that the settlement check that they sent to him, they sent to him the settlement check. He didn't receive it, but they said that it was delivered. But somebody signed off for it, but it wasn't him. There's only one other bitch that live in your apartment that could have signed for it, if it wasn't you. Right, your daughter. So so from not hearing from him on the phone, whatever the case may be, calling him, text him, bitch, I have all the calls and texts, multiple calls and texts for weeks now, still nothing. Like, all the weird shit that's been happening is weird as fuck. Right. So this man ended up flying to Puerto Rico right before Christmas. So I'm like, okay, mind you, he got the check on a Thursday, and they called me that Thursday talking about all this, that, and the third, which he was lying, like I said. Found out he was lying. Because then he calls my mom the very next day talking about, oh, the check just showed up. The check just appeared. Don't piss me off. The check didn't just appear, bitch. Don't piss me off. So, boom, and this also ties into the trust issues too. For you bitches to really know why bitches don't fuck with nobody, why bitches got trust issues. Bitch, that, like I said, at least 60K. For a bitch who orchestrated the motherfucking case since day one. Day one. For 4.5 years from the other side of the country. Me. Not, he has 13 kids. They all got at least two kids each. At least 2 kids each. So you had over 30 motherfuckers that could have been doing this shit for you. But that shit fell on me. And I decided to push through with it. Not because I wanted any money. I never did it out of any intent for money. I did it solely out of having a good heart, good moral compass, and all that stuff. Motherfucker goes to Puerto Rico. So you went and you didn't send me money yet. You didn't cut the check. You didn't cash the check. Nothing. You just went to Puerto Rico. Mind you, this man is in his 90s. This man has a gambling problem, and he likes to drink. So I was gonna say drink about him, but he's not a drinker like that. But well, he's not a drunk. Well, he does get drunk when he drinks. But the point is, he's old. I don't think you could be alcoholic when you that old, in my opinion. At that point, you just riding out the wave, right? So my aunt. The aunt I fuck with, whatever, my actual aunt, she goes ahead and she sends a message to my grandfather. Nothing crazy. She was just letting him know, like, how dare you, like, really, like, it's really fucked up for you to sit there and get that money and basically use Jada and use him for 4.5 years to settle this case, and that should have been your first priority. You know he got shit going on. You know he trying to get his shit together, whatever the case may be. You know all the things over there. Why would that not be your first priority? Why would not the first thought be, let me go cash this out and send money? Fuck the fact that that's my grandson. Send the money to the bitch who did all the work since day one. Send the money to the bitch that if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't have shit right now. Or anything close to what I have right now. Bitch, the whole motherfucking shit was flipped. All of a sudden, my uncle want to get involved. He's over there sending messages to my aunt, talking crazy shit, talking about mind your fucking business. Da 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 da. He's not obligated to give him anything. First of all, you bum ass you big headed bitch. Let me tell you something. And I told that nigga straight the fuck up. I was not listen. I don't fuck with that man at all because, like I said, trust is all that stuff, whatever it can be. But he's one of those people that he's one of those people that he tries to play victim so bad. He victimizes himself so bad, so bad. Always want to be victim, always want to be victim, always want to be the woe it's me, when he's the problem. He wants to call everybody else selfish, want to call everybody else this, that, and the third, this, that, whatever it can be. But he is all I tell him, bitch, look in the mirror. The cat is the call is coming from inside the house, bitch. The cat is calling the kettle black, bitch. And you're the cat and the kettle. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? So I don't fuck with him because it's a lot of reasons I don't fuck with that man. Like, just too many reasons why I don't fuck with him. We could be here all day, but I don't fuck with that man. So I'm like, okay, whatever. I wasn't finna give him the time of day, but when you sit there and you send a message to my aunt talking all crazy and shit like that, bitch, since I moved out here, when I tell you my aunt has been everybody always trying to make it seem like she was the villain growing up, she was the bad one, she was the problem, she was the messy bitch, she was the shady one, she was fake, she was weird. No, she is the farthest from all that. If anything, all the motherfuckers who said that about her, they are all the ones who are those things. Because the way my aunt is a real ass bitch and she leads with her heart, and not only that, but since I moved out here, she is the only bitch to call me every week, multiple times, to check on me and see how I'm doing. She is the only bitch to motherfucking make sure I'm good and ride for me as much as she do. She's the only bitch to motherfucking sit there and think about me and even think about, let me say, even if I is $20, let me make sure I send $20 every month. And if I could do more, I'm gonna do more. She's the only bitch that didn't do that. She's a real ass bitch. So, and not only that, but also even for my grandmother too. Like my grandmother right now, bitch, I'm 24, bitch. And motherfuckers don't talk obligations. Bitch, let's talk obligations. This is exactly what I told him in that message. Let's talk obligations. I wasn't obligated to help your father when he has all them people to motherfucking help him with this case. I wasn't obligated to do shit. But bitch, I still did it out the kindness of my heart. Bitch, your mother, not my mother, my grandmother, your mother. I'm her proxy. I'm her health, whatever the fuck it is, her health proxy, bitch. I'm the one that makes those decisions. I'm the one on the phone with the doctors. I'm the one on the phone during her appointments. I'm the one arranging things and talking to her home attendant. And all. I'm me, not you. She has 2 kids. Neither one of her kids wanted to take either responsibility. They didn't want to be 1, 2, or 3 on the list. I wasn't obligated to do that shit. I'm still not obligated to do it. But I do it out the kindness of my heart. I do because I refuse for something to happen to my grandmother and me be like, damn, I could have done more. Bitch, at least I know that I'm doing what I can for her and getting her the help she needs, the care she needs, the appointment she needs. Shit y'all wasn't doing for her for 4.5 years. All that drama with proxy shit, it was constant headache, constant phone calls, constant drama, constant people fighting, this person mad at this person, miscommunication, this, that, and the third. Bitch, I step up in the bitch. Everything is aligned now. When I tell you everything is running so smoothly, bitch, the doctors have said it, her workers have said it, everything's working so smoothly, bitch, because the way I just have everything just at 24, bitch, and I'm not obligated to do none of that shit. So for a bum-ass, old-ass, piece of shit-ass motherfucker who's in his 50s, who don't give a fuck about nobody but him motherfucking self, to open his mouth and come at my aunt once to tell her to mind her business, bitch, I told him, don't you ever speak to my aunt like that again. You speak, you open your, you talk to my aunt, it's with respect. Bitch, you say anything out of, anything sideways to her, bitch, it will be a motherfucking problem. Secondly, whenever any conversation or topic has to do with me, I don't care if it's good or bad, if it's including me, mind your motherfucking business and keep my motherfucking name out your mouth. And it's no shade. And it's not, and the reason why I feel like that is because I'm really tired of people doing that. I'm tired of being this person who is so good and leads with their heart. Bitch, I could be a cold-hearted bitch. I could be a nasty bitch. I got a nasty mouth. Bitch, but I still motherfucking do my best to lead with my heart and lead with a smile and lead with open arms and always be a good-ass stand-up person. always lead with kindness, bitch, and do what's right morally. To know when shit is said and done, like I always say, if a friendship, relationship, or anything ever fails, like that's what I said earlier, yeah, I'm flawed and stuff. And I'm not saying that like some situations haven't been, like I haven't stopped talking to some people too with me not, I'm not saying I'm innocent. That's the point. But what I'm saying is that I always lead with my heart, my brain, my heart, and kindness, and always do my best knowing that however things go and that last impression you had of me, I make sure that morally, it's right morally. However you feel, if you want to make me the villain and stuff, that's fine. You do that because you want to. Most times I keep receipts. I've now gotten to the phase where I start deleting shit because I don't be giving a fuck. But most times I keep receipts. But not only that, it's like, bitch, if our last conversation was disrespectful or animosity, it's because that's where you got me. You pushed me to that point. If our last conversation was silence or just whatever, but the point is, I always make sure that I do what is right, what is right, and what is gonna fit in with my moral compass. That to know that in the retrospect, when things are all said and done, in a month or a year passed by, I could look back at the situation and be like, okay, I handled that the best I could with the best I handled that the best I could at the time. Because you know, as we grow, we learn different ways to handle different situations. Because different situations happen with different people. People are different, you know, different circumstances, all those things, you know. So it's like, there's always going to be a way where you like, okay, maybe I could handle just a little bit different, or maybe just, you know. But for the most part, morally, there's never been a situation where I've ended it with somebody or said something to somebody or anything that I'm like, oh, I feel like a shitty person, or I am a villain, or I'm a bad guy. Nah. Because at the end of the day, what I don't like is that I'm 24 and motherfuckers be treating me like they got so much animosity and beef for me. Bitch, I had to tell my uncle straight the fuck up. I told him straight the fuck up. It is so apparent and obvious. You and a whole bunch of other motherfuckers in the family. Obviously, I know regular people and stuff like that, old friends, people I don't fuck with, people that don't like me and stuff. But y'all specifically, I know so many of y'all that y'all do not want to see me win. You bitches don't want to see me do good. You bitches don't want to see me win. You bitches are mad and jealous. You bitches are 60, 50, and y'all, how the fuck are y'all in y'all 40s, 50s, and 60s hating on a young ass bitch, 24 bitch? I ain't got no beef for none of y'all. I ain't do nothing to none of y'all. No shit to none of y'all. Y'all 40, 50, and 60 hating on a young ass bitch. 40, 50, and 60 trying to gatekeep and motherfucking lock up money and take money for yourselves. Bitch, y'all 40, 50, and 60. Shouldn't y'all have your own careers and money for yourselves that y'all don't got to be going into a 90-year-old daddy's pockets and be like, Daddy, I need that. Shouldn't y'all at 40 and 50 and 60 have y'all shit in y'all motherfucking life together before bitch to open her mouth and speak sideways to me talking about, oh, it don't feel better when you do it alone, when I've been doing it alone, bitch, and you don't even know what the fuck it is to do it on your own, bitch, because all you motherfuckers have had y'all parents either spoon feed y'all whole motherfucking life and give y'all money and help y'all with everything. With my parents, no shade, they nobody la pena, bitch, because I can't, if I needed $1,000 right now, I can't call my mom or my sperm donor. No shade. Because they don't got it. And that's no shade. They're not rich. They're not able to take care of my expenses and do that type of shit. Y'all had motherfuckers spoon feeding y'all whole time. And when y'all didn't have them, y'all had each other because y'all was all old. And when y'all didn't have each other, y'all had boyfriends and husbands and wives and baby daddies and all the things. All the things. Ain't none of y'all do it alone. My uncle likes to, oh, you do all the motherfucking time. And the reason why I got so much smoke with that bitch, because he always likes to point fingers the wrong way. Bitch, you point that finger, there's 4 more pointing at you. Well, 3 in this case, because this finger don't go that way. The point is, there's 3 fingers pointing back at you. You the problem. All this do. Bitch, you never did it alone. You were the same bitch in your 30s just a couple years ago before I moved out here using your mother's credit card to motherfucking get you a car. But when I needed help to get a motherfucking car, it was, oh, you this, you that. Whoa, where did this come from? Why you got so much smoke and pressure with me? And I told them, y'all smoke and pressure, y'all animosity between each other and between other people in the family, that's before my time, but just before I existed. Y'all bitches all old. So why the fuck are y'all trying to keep so much smoke with me? Because I'm the only, because compared to anybody else in the family, I'm the only bitch that's really gonna motherfucking make it in life and really fucking succeed and get rich, while you motherfuckers gonna be living check to motherfucking check. All depressed still living where y'all live because y'all can't motherfucking travel or move, or y'all kids is never gonna, and there's no shade to my cousins, but a lot of, no shade. One of my cousins is motherfucking younger than me, 3-4 years younger than me, she already got a kid. So the point is, you bitches are motherfucking jealous and don't want to see a motherfucking bitch like me win. Cause I never do nothing to y'all. Like I told them, bitch, y'all in my cities with each other, bitch. When it's all said and done, and respectfully, I could disrespect all y'all. I mean, not even disrespect, cause to them it'll be disrespectful. To me, it's just really letting them know about themselves and giving them the true tea about everything. Cause I feel like a lot of times people can't handle the truth. People do not like to hear about themselves. People do not like to hear real motherfucking tea. Because when they hear real tea, they feel like you're being disrespectful, you're being rude, you're this, that, and the third. It's like, no, bitch, you just can't handle somebody being real with you. Nobody else gonna do it, baby. I'm gonna do it for you. The fact that I'm 24 and people treat me like, I don't be understanding, to be honest with you. Like, it just be like, I'll be like, damn, like, y'all bitches really be hating on a hoe for nothing. For nothing. Bitch. But don't worry, y'all don't gotta worry. Y'all don't gotta worry, bitch. Because like I told them, bitch, like I always say, bitch, I know. Bitch, I will be successful. I am successful, bitch. I am rich, bitch. I am rich, bitch. And when I motherfucking blow the fuck up, bitch, like I told him, you ain't never gonna see me in the same room. The only time you see me in the same room is when grandma and grandpa die. And even then, bitch, you can't sit next to me. Cause bitch, you even start crying. I'm finna eat you up in front of everybody. Why are you crying at this woman's funeral when you ain't do shit for her? Don't play with me. Like, people be so weird. Like, I'm like, bitch, y'all finna realize y'all ain't never gonna see me. Ain't no family reunion y'all finna catch me at. Y'all ain't finna catch me at no family reunion. Y'all ain't finna catch me all kumbaya, my lord, with none of you hoes. You bitches all weird. You bitches all weird as fuck. Y'all weird, y'all evil, and nasty as fuck, and selfish as fuck, and heartless as fuck. And I'm so different from y'all. Y'all can never see me. The only time y'all gonna see me is when I'm on y'all motherfucking TV screens. When y'all scrolling on Twitter and Instagram and I'm almost trending, bitch, because I'm being posted by all the World Star and E and Breakfast Club and all the people. That's where y'all finna see me, bitch. That's the only time y'all finna see me and even know about half the shit I got going on. Is when you look me up. Cause bitch, you bitch can never sit with me. And that's no shade. So when people like to be like, oh, why you to yourself and why you this, that, and the third, is because people like that. People who should want to see you win and succeed. People who should love on you, who should do all those things. They sit there and they're the ones that are trying to keep you down, doing their best to make sure you don't win. That's why I'm the way I am, bitch. And that's why I stand on my motherfucking own. And that's why I'm motherfucking independent. That's why I always tell the girls, love yourself, know yourself, and trust yourself. Yes, always lead with kindness. But let me tell you motherfuckers something right now. Don't ever get it mistaken, bitch. When you lead with kindness, when you lead with your heart, make sure you leading with it because that's what's right with your heart of kindness. And don't do it, and I say that because if you get that feeling after the deed is done and you're like, damn, I shouldn't have motherfucking done that. Well, then that means, your heart and kindness wasn't fully in tune with where your brain was at, no shade. But at least for me, it's like, yeah, even though, like I said, I'm praying I get some money, if I wasn't to get that money, I'll still be like, you know what? Have at it. Have at it. I'm glad it happened because you know what? God in the universe is watching. God in the universe see that I'm in need, and not need like that, because clearly, hello, but God in the universe can see that I'm in need while you motherfucking bitches motherfucking spread your money that's not Charles out in Puerto Rico and living it up, having a good old time, good old kiki. When a bitch got motherfucking car to be fixed and maintenance on and motherfucking paid for and all the things, and a move I'm coming up on in a couple weeks and stuff like, and y'all motherfuckers just, God in the universe sees that. So that's why I tell y'all, lead with kindness, lead with your heart, so you know that at the end of the day, morally, bitch, you did what was right. You did what was right. And because of that, God in the universe will always keep me protected and they will always back me up, bitch. Like I always say, God and the motherfucking universe, my angels, my spirits, they don't play about me, bitch. They don't play about me, bitch. Because karma is a bitch and they always come back and get them motherfuckers. They don't play about me. They do play with me. They play with me like I'm a motherfucking puppet, bitch. They be like, oh, Jada, move this way. I be like, whoa, wait. And it's not even, they don't even move me, bitch. I move myself. But they bring these situations and they're like, oh, are you gonna grab it or not? I'm like, wait. you know? But they don't play about me at all. So that's that on that. You hoes could keep hating, you hoes could keep doing all that stuff, keep slandering my name, y'all, whether it's family, friends, haters, all that stuff. The motherfucking algorithm, I see TikTok be playing games with me too. TikTok love banning me from lives and stuff because these other hating assholes want to come up in there calling me all types of faggots and niggas and all that, things like that. And then I'm not even giving them the time of day, and y'all motherfuckers want to ban and block me, talking about I'm restricted for breaking guidelines, and I ain't even say or do shit. So the powers that be that don't want to see me win, bitch, it's okay, bitch, because you know where the Buffy bitch power, I have it. They don't. And that's why all the motherfuckers keep wanting to come. That's why all the motherfuckers, all the bad energy, all the bullshit want to keep coming around, want to keep trying to circle around, keep trying to fuck with me and throw me off my game, bitch. Listen, I'm hungry, I'm determined. Like I said, last year, bitch, I showed myself how resilient I am, bitch, how invincible I am. And bitch, listen, through everything I motherfucking been through, high and motherfucking low, bitch, I am here and I'm not motherfucking going anywhere, bitch. Yes, we're about to be a quarter through 100. Because I don't want to say through our life because we might live longer than that with that. Given the way the world is working out, things might be robotic and stuff. You never know. But, bitch, I'm pushing 25. And it's scary to think about getting older. Just thinking about that is a little scary because it's like, damn, I still have so much I haven't done. I do feel like I've wasted a lot of time, even though like I said, past 4 years I've learned a lot, I've experienced a lot of greatness have happened and stuff, but I don't feel like I wasted a lot of time, and that's why this year I'm making a lot of different changes and moves as far as like, you know, like I said, consistency, things like that, but even things like moving and stuff, not telling y'all to wear yet until it's a little more, you know, yeah, but I'm moving, and that's just because I need to, I really need to just put myself in a position to win. You know, I need to put myself in a position to succeed. I need to put myself in a position to meet the right people, to make the right connections, and not continue to find and fall into the same situations or the bullshit and the fuckery. Granted, bullshit and fuckery is gonna follow you wherever you go. It don't matter if you bitch, especially when you're a strong warrior, when you one of them girl. That mother shit is always gonna follow you, but happen and all the things. You gotta know how to duck and weave, bitch. Duck and dodge. Lil' Kim on these hoes. You gotta know how to maneuver. But at the same time, you also have to put yourself where you sometimes, if there's things you cannot control, how do I word it? So like living here and stuff, or like whatever it's gonna be, like love LA down, love LA boots. But it's very hard to make connections. People are fake, people are weird, people are superficial. Bitch, I was at a motherfucking builder and backer networking event like right before the New Year's, and it was supposed to be for builders and backers, you know, people who were looking to invest and people who were looking for investors. Bitch, one of the first boys to come up to me came up to me. Old boy said, "How many followers you got?" Whoa. Why are we leading with that? First of all, this is builders and backers, bitch. So how about, hey, how you doing? I'm a builder, I'm a backer. Because if you were a builder or you were a backer, you come in at me talking about, well, if you were because if it was an investor asking me that, it still would have been a turn off, but it would have been like, okay, well, if you're going to invest in me, help me get more followers, cool. But the point is, you coming up to me just like that, bitch, and he's like, because me and the girl that I was exchanging Instagrams with, we're looking at it, like, yeah, girl, you know, whatever. So we're about to follow each other on Instagram and do the things. And then he come in like, oh, how many followers you got? I said, what? He was like, oh, I'm like, oh, what you do, whatever. Because he looked at, when he saw the followers, he said, oh. I said, mind you, I'm looking at how many followers he got. He got all of 50. And granted, I only got 1,000 something. I'm like, bitch, I still got 1,000 something. You got all of 50. I mean, let's just, you know, you gotta work. Hello. And he's like, oh, well, I'm starting this YouTube series where I'm interviewing, you know, celebrities, people who are following, things like that, or whatever the case may be. I'm like, well, I do podcasts, YouTube, you know, I do entertainment, entrepreneur, all that stuff. Like, you should definitely have me or whatever the case may be. I said, child, you better have me now before it's too late, because once I'm famous and popping, you're gonna be like, damn, I wish I had that. I interviewed that hoe. Because now you're gonna be feeling for an interview and you ain't never gonna get it, no shade. And that man still ain't want to interview me. I said, oh, which was fine. It wasn't even about he got to interview me, but it was just the way he just like was like, bitch, you got no followers, no shade. Leave me the fuck alone. Bye, I'm looking for celebrity. Bitch, you're at a builder and backer event. You're at an event to network with people to either build or back. And if that's not the case, at least connect and collab with a bitch like that. Like that's what I go into those networking events mindset with. So I would just think that other people go in with that mindset, not how many followers you have. So I like that shit is so weird. How many followers you have, so I can interview you on my platform that has 50 followers. But so what? You think that's gonna blow you up and get you famous and popping? That I don't think that work like that. If anything, the way you looked at me is the same way they gonna look at you when you go to them with 50 followers talking about you want to interview them on your platform. Bitch, you should work with people who is up and coming as well, because it takes a community. Bitch, you scratch my back, I scratch yours. And again, you don't know who the fuck I am tomorrow. I don't know who the fuck you are tomorrow. Bitch, tomorrow we may wake up and I'm a millionaire. Tomorrow we wake up and you may be a millionaire. So why the fuck am I gonna sit there and shun away a bitch or treat a hoe like you ain't nothing when you're trying to work and you're trying to work and make a career out of yourself, and you're at an event with other people who should be like-minded doing the same thing. And that kind of solidified me wanting to make the move, because I was already thinking about it and, like, you know, conjuring it up or whatever. Now, there is some nice apartments I'm looking at later. I might look fair, I'm not gonna lie. But I think for right now, it's just best for me to, you know, move away, knowing that here I already have my foot in the door. As far as business and entertainment and stuff, it's always gonna be easy for me to visit here and stuff and come back and, you know, go do a drag show or do an event or whatever the case may be, because I have the connections, I know people, I have my foot in the door. But I feel like I need to put myself in a place where I'm able to, one, actually make those business and networking relationships that are actually solid, and we actually collabing and actually doing stuff, and not just following each other on Instagram to follow and saying we're gonna do shit and never do anything. Like, I'm so sick of that. And then not only that, but also people who are serious about their shit and not all cool laid back about it, because you have the people who are all cool laid back about it, and then you have the motherfuckers who are, how many followers you have? And trying to do too much for clout and stuff. Like, it's so weird. And it's just so superficial. And then not only that, but also, like, you know, also I feel like, you know, aside from that, like, personally, like, you know, I struggle with dating. I struggle with strong connections as friendships. I struggle with all that stuff. Even like when I go out to like the gay bars and stuff, or whatever, maybe it's fun and stuff, you know, around my gay people and stuff. But a lot of times, you know, but even if they're Latino and black, bitch, they're whitewashed. Let's be real. They're in West Hollywood, and it's very whitewashed, you know. So a lot of them really act like they're higher than thou or better than what they should be acting like. No shade. Like, I get it. No, you that bitch, act like you that bitch. Because when I walk in a room, bitch, I walk in like I'm the baddest motherfucking bitch. And that's for the bad bitches. When an ugly hoe or when a weak bitch or when a soft bitch look at me some type of way, or bitch, even if you whatever, bitch, when the baddest of the baddest in the motherfucking room, when the motherfucking trans girls, when the baddie trannies come to me, bitch, they plump, surge down, bitch. Oh, surge down, and they come to me, giving goddess woman all that, telling me how cunt and puss I am, bitch. And how good and how everything I am, bitch. That's because I walk in the motherfucking room like I'm that motherfucking girl. The difference is, you bitches, you hoes out here, y'all put that on, y'all force it. Y'all are forcing it. Y'all forcing something that's not. No shade. Y'all forcing this character. Y'all forcing this being. Y'all forcing this energy that you're not. Bitch, my energy's raw, real. It exudes, bitch. And I show up how I am, bitch, and I know I'm that bitch. The difference is, y'all think y'all know y'all those bitches, bitch. I know I'm that bitch. Y'all think y'all know y'all finna be something in life. I'm not saying y'all not, but y'all think y'all know. Bitch, I know I'm finna be successful in life, bitch. I know I'm finna world tour, global fish. Bitch, I know I'm finna motherfucking take over every industry I step in, bitch. Entertainment, music, fashion, it all, bitch. Hello? Hello? I know it's disconnected, but hello? Hello? I didn't hear nothing. Because it's right. But no, real tea. So like, so it's just very like, you know, so that's why I'm very like, you know, very excited to like, you know, just experience something new, but also put myself in a position where I can meet people and stuff. And when I do go out and stuff, I'm actually making connections that matter, friendships, a friend group, you know, not just meeting guys who just want to hook up, and actually even if it's just set, even if we are just hooking up, a roster. Bitch, I have not had a roster. Bitch, I've been out here 4 years, bitch. I have not had a roster in 4 years. Like, it's insane. Like the amount of bullshit with men out here is fucking insane. It's fucking insane. I dealt with so much bullshit before moving out with men too. But out here, it's been fucking insane. And the amount, especially the amount of men who are like, oh yeah, I'm looking for this and that. I be knowing when they bullshitting or not. But sometimes they be real good at telling you a story, bitch. And they make you think like, what? A couple weeks ago, I hung out with this doctor guy or whatever. Your doctor works in fucking Kaiser, bitch, the fucking Jewish hospital. He came in looking like, I said, okay, period. See, like, okay, he had a great time, great conversation. He's telling me how all the things like he doesn't like weird people. He's like, he's telling me his experiences, why he doesn't like weird people, why people ghost or people this, that, and the third. Bitch, I ain't still in here for that man to this day. Oh, I want to see you again on this day. Let's plan this. Da, 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 da. I've still never seen that man again to this day. So the point is, they just be too much, whole lot of here. Men are like that everywhere. Men ain't shit no matter where you go. So that's not even. So let's make that clear. I'm not moving for no dick, and I'm not moving for no man. I'm not moving to find no love, no shade. I'm moving for a better life for myself, for better finances, and really pedal to the metal in my career and be able to do it. Be able to do it with connections and stuff, and not just doing it all by myself and just hoping that people pull through and hoping that when I have meetings with people, they don't cancel last minute and da-da-da-da. No. It's going to be full-fledged, like, bitch, like, we up in this bitch. And my business partner or this person I have a meeting with, or this person who wants to collab, we're actually doing shit. Like, real shit, you know? So, that's really why I'm doing it. That's why I'm really excited. But aside from that, like I said, I don't want to get too much into that because I don't want to reveal where I'm going and stuff and things like that. And, we still, but just know within the coming few weeks, within the coming month, because between the end of January, early February, girl, within the coming month, y'all will most likely see your girl in a new location. Unless something drastic changes or something crazy happens, a major big opportunity or something major big pops off or something, then your girl will stay here. But your girl's leaving LA for a little bit. I still got to be out here for business and stuff. I still got business things to be out here for, bitch. I'll still be out here in, a couple of times this year, bitch. April, June, like a lot of times this year. So I'm still gonna be in LA. But we gotta stick it up out of here, girl. So, but with that being said, girl, I'm super excited for this new year. I'm super excited to be back with y'all. I'm super excited to be back on a podcast, girl. Like I said, I'm really sad we couldn't motherfucking get the audio together, but I'm really excited to be back on the podcast. I'm really excited to kiki with y'all again, girl, and really get personal with y'all. There's a lot of things we still gotta talk about. Things that are going to come up that we're going to talk about. We're going to talk as things are happening as well. So I'm just super excited. I'm really excited for this new year, bitch. I hope y'all are excited for this ride we about to go on, bitch. Bitch, strap your motherfucking belts, bitch, because we are about to go on a ride, girl. It's 2026, bitch. And it's going to be a year. 2025 was crazy. It was insane. There was a lot of things going on. And the world was going to shit. The world is still going to shit, but I'm not. I'm winning. I'm succeeding. This year, I'm going to gag them all. Just stay tuned, bitch. I'm super excited, bitch. With that being said, I'm finna get the fuck up out of here because we've been up here for an hour and a half. It is 8:45, bitch. 9 o'clock. I gotta eat. I still got another video to record. Got a video to edit and got some shit to do. So with that being said, I love y'all. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. Press the little ding-a-ling-a-ling so you know every time I post. Make sure you follow me on Instagram. Make sure you follow me on TikTok because we are a lot more active there as far as just regular videos, just like regular, funny, cutesy, funny videos, whatever. Follow us on TikTok. Damn it. Well, at least we made it to the end, y'all. Sorry, y'all. The camera had died, so whatever. But we made it to the end. Like I said, like, comment, share, subscribe, press the little link so you know every time I post. And follow us on all social media down below, bitch. Make sure you stream my music, bitch. I only have one song out right now. We still there's some things coming out for that song and as well as the project as well very soon. But y'all stay tuned for that. But until then, bitch, stream the motherfucking song. It's a good little bop. It's nothing crazy. Just a little cute little period. But anyways, love you guys, and I will see you guys next week on the next episode of the HeadBitch Podcast. Hopefully we got a new mic. If we don't, y'all just bear with us until we do. It's gonna take like 1 or 2 episodes. I don't know, because like I said, we try to pre-record some episodes. I'm trying to record some more. Hey, I'll see y'all next time. Love y'all. Bye.